sometimes I just get, like, called to, like, say things lately. I used to all the time, but I never did because I just didn't have it in me yet. But, okay, so certain things will either happen in my life that will, like, get me to say this stuff. Like, I'll think about it, or whatever. So, I know a lot about childhood trauma. I know a lot about how to find children's coping skills and what their triggers are, what they can come from, how to handle a panic attack with them. I'm just a really good mom at the end of the day, and I really care about children, and, you know, it's a really certain kind of way society and the world is, and how our children are going through certain things, and it's creating our next generations after us. So if you think about it, if kids aren't being treated for their trauma, and even the parents or anything being aware of what they're actually doing to their children with the things that their children are being put through. And I am not one to talk because I've done it. I've done it. I've put my kids through shit that I know I shouldn't have. Thankfully, he came out amazing, and I know his triggers. I know his coping skills. I know his life. Like, I know I've done severe in-home trauma therapy with him for almost 2 years. Like, I learned a lot about my kid, and I learned a lot about triggers, and I learned a lot about how healing, and I've had to go through all this because I'm here to tell people. So, what I want to say, these children are our next generations coming. If you look at the generations that, no offense, teenagers, because I know a lot of you and I love you to death, but you guys are brats. No, I'm just kidding. But no, like, even teenagers that are like the next generation, if you listen to their music in general, okay, if you're in my generation, like 80s, 90s, pretty much 90s, because I was born at the end of the 80s, you know our music. Like, it was about, like, R&B, like, love, and, like, how they treated their women, and, like, good quality music. Like, it was meaningful. It wasn't, like, trash fucking... The only thing I like about the new music that, like, is out there is, like, the beats. Like, I have a thing with beats, but I hate the words, so it's, like, hard. Because I want to listen to the beat, but I fucking hate what the words are saying, because it's so disrespectful. It's so grimy. It's so, like, about guns and drugs and hitting their bitches, and it's just horrible. Like, it is fucking horrible. Like, I'm not even gonna go there, because it's not even technically what this video is about, but it does affect our children. Like, it's subliminal. Think about it. It's subliminal. It's being put into our kids' heads. If you just re-sing the same chorus in your head, and it's not a good chorus, it's gonna... People have to think about this. It's literally going to be put into your subconscious because you're saying it over and over and over again. And when something builds up momentum to be a situation in our lives, it's a routine, it's a ritual. So if you have a certain song stuck in your head all the time, and it's saying certain things, it is going to be a subliminal message where it gets stored into your mind. Now, I don't know if people know about this. If you look up, it's actually, I learned this years ago. It's one of my favorite things to teach because it's so interesting, but it's still fucked up. So, if you look on a channel called You Are Creators, I think they have a You Are Creators 2 now, but if you look on the You Are Creators, there's actually a thing. So if you listen to meditation or binaurals, you'll see, like, there's the same kind of numbers, like 432, like 968, like there's certain numbers. I can only really remember right now 432. There's like a 5 something, there's a 960 or something, and they're hertz, okay? These are hertz that are made somehow, like Beethoven and Bach and all of them, like back in the day, to help us actually heal from our trauma or relax us in a way or something like that. It's actually really interesting. But there are a lot of hurts out there that actually hurt us in really fucked up ways, and it can enhance our trauma. And it's ancient alien. It's just it's very interesting, but it's screwed up. So I don't remember what the title of it is. Again, I saw this years ago, so you'd probably have to look really back then. But so if anybody knows this, okay, so everybody says Eminem was the devil, he sold his soul to the devil, blah blah blah. That is not what he means. Hold on, I don't know where I'm going. Hold on.